Hey guys, Kimball here. We're back with another replay analysis, this time with Echomid, doing some twos in the gold ranks. So let's just get right into this one. The kickoff's fine. Nice job going back. Teammate is definitely being passive here. This ball should not be getting as close to the net as it did. I don't know what he's doing there, but if you look at it from Headhunter's perspective, challenge right now. Go. Not that. But Echomid, you did a good job there defending. That is definitely your teammate's ball. You see him hit it. He's kind of following it, going after it. He is going a little bit slow, but following him into the corner there is a little bit dangerous. He doesn't make much of that play. That was a bit of a pass here. Granted, you are in the gold rank, so your skills are still developing, but I might have tried to boom that across the net to the other side, because no one's over there. But this is a bit of a pass here. If you go back, you see, it kind of sent it right to him. If you look at it from his perspective, from your opponent's perspective, it's a nice little pass. He doesn't have ball cam on, but yeah, just be aware when you're on defense, trying not to give away possession or pass the ball to them to get them into a position where they can score. Just something to be aware of. Open net here. Headhunter finishes. Unfortunate for the other team, and you know, both of them just whiff it. End up giving over possession to your teammate, and he scores, which is good. Good for you guys. And this replay actually is a little bit different in that you win the game. But, you know, there's some close calls here. I do want to point something out. When you're doing this fast kickoff, you want to flip again. You want to land with enough time and squared up with the ball so that you can flip again. Because what's happening here is you're kind of like... it's not really great. Oh, here we go. You're kind of chipping the ball, and if your opponent is higher than you, he's automatically going to win that kickoff. So just be aware of that. You can kind of see that happening here. It happens even worse later in the game, which is why I'm pointing it out. So you'll see that when that happens. Luckily, nothing came of it here, but you know, it could have. So just be aware of that. I'm just going to rewatch this from your teammate's perspective. So that happens. He grabs a boost. This should have been his ball. He should have pushed up, and you could have rotated back there to keep, you know, offensive pressure going. But, you know, it looks like you either hesitated or you know, kind of sent the signal to your teammate that he could go for it, but then you went for it. So just be aware of that, and it's going to happen when you're solo queue. Like, it's bound to happen, a double commit on a ball, but if you can avoid that, you know, you'll be better off. I'm just going to back up here because I was talking. So you do that, both you guys go for that hit. This is actually good by your teammate. That was not a great hit by you at all. He's sending this to the corner. You should go to net so he can follow up, even though it looks like he crashed on the post. But centering the ball for the other team is not good. Let's look at it from Chili's perspective. This guy doesn't have ball cam on this entire game, so that's interesting. But, you know, a more skilled player could have possibly scored that. So, again, just be aware. When you are on defense, not to give away possession, or definitely not to pass the ball to the other team, because that can result in a goal. It didn't there, but, you know, it definitely could have. Nice pass by you. Oh, just a little bit of patience on this. Could have helped you a lot, because you did a great first hit here. Bam, right off the backboard, just slow down a bit, because they're both there crashing into each other. You could have got a really easy goal off of that. Granted, the ball was moving pretty fast, but if you sort of slowed down, like here, slow down, would have been a pretty easy shot. If not for you, then potentially for your teammate. Because he's there. They're crashing into each other. Yeah, he probably could have scored that. So, definitely just because you can touch the ball doesn't always mean that you should. So, try to make meaningful touches with the ball. You don't want to give away possession. This is unfortunate. Again, like, your teammate could have challenged a lot sooner here. You're coming back. He just gives them all the time in the world to shoot, and unfortunately ends up with goal. So that's a little bit unfortunate. It's tied up here. They just were a little slow to the kickoff there, I guess. Yeah, that worked out. You guys followed up, got some good pressure. Both you guys are up here, so just be aware of that. I'm not the wrong person. Here it is. So when you're both up, just all it takes is really one good clear from the other team to, you know, potentially score a goal. Because if they beat both you guys with one hit and they have an open net, there's a good chance that they'll score. So just be aware of that. That should have been a very easy clear by a headhunter, but he missed it. They juked you a little bit because you were on your heels trying to figure out, you know, where the ball is going to go, but ended up working out. That was funky. So your teammates here, he's obviously, you know, giving up on the ball or struggling with how to hit the ball, and charging in like that again, like, let's fly. Let's look at what's going on. So here are both you guys, and here is your net wide open. We have one guy in the center back here. So just think of like how this can roll out. If both you guys are in the corner, right under the ball, if this guy wins any kind of 50-50 or any kind of ball that you guys put or that you guys hit out of this play, they're gonna have another free guy, and both you guys are gonna be in a corner, and your net is going to be wide open. So just think about that. Think about like how to not give away easy goals based on your position on the field. And that's pretty much what happens. You know, both you guys are out of position here. Really, you shouldn't have dove in my opinion. I would have just hung back in net. So there's that. Your teammates going for the ball, just hang out. Hang out here. Yeah, especially as you're still working on like your, you know, aerial skills and your really fundamental abilities in the game. Be careful, especially about, you know, jumping towards your teammate or flying over them is always risky. So you're down one goal here. Nice dribble attempt, didn't work out. I don't know about going for boost here. You kind of abandon your teammate. He's back here on his own. You do get back pretty quickly, but definitely there were chances for them to score there that they kind of fumbled. So be aware of that, you know. Luckily you guys get a goal, but pretty close game. Both you guys, you know, blue and orange teams are making a fair share amount of mistakes. So it's a pretty even match in my opinion. So this is good. Getting boost. He bumped the heck out of you, but Boss Brady has no more boost, so that's always good for you. Nice. Offensive pressure here. A little weird there. Let's go back. So you push the ball upfield. Your teammate's here, but you push the ball upfield and then you just leave. And your teammate's still kind of there, but I don't know what the heck he's doing. He may have been waiting for a pass from you, but that's always tricky with solo queues. Again, just the communication's not quite there. Oh, and the own goal. Yep. 3-2. Nice little kickoff win. Yep. You got boost. What is your teammate doing? He's like, he was right behind you here. And he may have not been sure, you know, when you were going to go for the ball, and you did kind of charge in there. So be aware of that. Try not to charge in on the ball. Definitely don't charge in on your teammate. Luckily, you guys didn't, you know, suffer too much there. Because of that, you know, almost a double commit, but nice shot attempt by Chili product. Didn't result in anything. Weird hit there. You'll get better at dribbling as you go. This is already, you know, not bad. Nice control of the ball, and you might have had a goal if he wouldn't have interfered there. Good job kind of coming back around mid. Just waiting for a good hit. Nice job. Good rotations there. Really good. Good job grabbing their boost. They're probably pretty short on it. Oh, that was a weird goal. But, you know, we'll take it for the lead. Nice job. Here it is. Okay. So, on a fast kickoff, really the goal of the fast kickoff is to, one, be to the ball before the opponent, and two, you know, beat them so that the ball lands in an advantageous part of the field for you to either control the ball or score. So that's the point of a fast kickoff. But getting there first and literally driving under the ball is not what you want. So when you go for those fast kickoffs, what I like to do is aim for that pad right in front of you. Aim for that pad right in front of you and flip right when you get there. Like do a diagonal flip, which you do. But I don't know what happens where you just, maybe you're holding boost. I'm trying to figure out like what is going on with your fast kickoff, but I think you need to work on it a little bit if you're going to do them. Because you should be landing and flipping again, because like I mentioned earlier, you're pretty much going under the ball, and if they're going to, if the opponent is going to you know, hit the ball squarely in the middle, you're gonna suffer, because you know, if you're lower and they're higher, they're automatically going to beat you. Bam. And that's horrible. That's horrible. That could result in a goal. Like, that could even just go in. I don't think it does here, but try to fix those fast kickoffs. You don't want to give away possession on the kickoff if you don't have to. So work on those. There's definitely a lot of tutorials available on YouTube, so check those out. You should be flipping twice, so just, you know, remember that. Luckily no goal by them. Weird backflip thing. Their rotations are all over the place right now. You guys have a little more space between you. Headhunter's over there. That was a good pass. I mentioned it before on another replay. But when you go off of ball cam, go back to it or toggle it, especially like that. they clearly have possession, or it looks like they're about to take possession right as you go off of ball cam. And really, if the ball is not with your teammate, you should not be off of ball cam for that long. You should be like back, forth, on, off, on, off. Because in that time that you were off of ball cam, Chili just started racing with the ball upfield. And he has a clear passageway because you're all the way over to the side. Because I don't think you knew what was happening there. So be aware of that. Toggle that ball cam on, off. Make sure you're safe. It kind of happened again with your kickoff. Right under it, and he wins. Do you see that? I'll try to go into like an exhibition match after this and show you. Again, you're charging in on your teammate. Try not to do that. You don't need to be there right in that moment. You should be coming out now to hit that from net. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be... That's your teammate's ball. Stay back. Stay back. And then come out and get it here. That's your chance. So... I mentioned it in other replays, but I like to be about, you know, a quarter to a third field away from my teammate, just so that we're more evenly spread out. We have, you know, field coverage. You don't really need to be here. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Your teammate's probably trying to figure out what the heck to do here. One, he's driving backwards, but two, he thinks you might have it, and so he's not really fully prepared to block that, and he wasn't able to. So in that instance, I'm probably would say just get back towards your net. Like, there's really nothing you can do here. Like, cut back to your net earlier. Like, go to your net now. Like, if you once you see that going to your corner, go to your net so your teammate can come out and challenge that. So just think about, you know, what your car is communicating to your teammate. If you are solo queuing and you're unable to communicate with them through like comms or something, just be careful what you're saying to your teammate with your car, you know, with your placement on the field, and like with trying to like be clear about your intentions. So you may have just been trying to go back and you're just going back on the wall, but you know, it didn't really say that to your teammate, really. Funny little goal here, which is good. You guys got a little scoring opportunity there, and you took it, and you win the game at the buzzer also. So really well done by you there. And you win the face-off, and you take the game. So, yeah, man, just continue to work on those fundamental skills, field positioning, rotations, car communication, and your fast kickoffs. So, just think about those. Those things are really important. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna try to show it on a straight off one. So I'm just gonna push the ball into the net here and reset the play. Here it is. Well, kind of. Even with this, just forward flipping. Forward flipping again is gonna get you there fast. Hopefully it puts me on the other rotation now. Here it is. Okay, watch. There. See how I got two flips out of it? That's what you really should be doing. Because otherwise, if you just, you know, when you drive under the ball and your opponent jumps, they're automatically going to win that 50-50, and that's all, you know, a kickoff really is a set up 50-50 with limited boost. See that? 2 flips. Don't drive under that ball. Maybe I'll get it one more time so I can show you. Even this, I mean, two flips. I kind of fucked that one up, but still, I mean, I had enough time to flip again, which is, you know, much different than kind of what you were doing there. So yeah, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions or you're looking for any other pointers, definitely let me know. Happy to help however I can. We're here to help in the coaching channel, so if you do need more help or you feel like you're lacking, maybe you want to ask a question, that's fine. Let us know. We're here to help. Thanks, man. Later.